Okay, Mr. Faulkner, thank you for joining us. Just a couple of questions for you. First question, what are your top 3 issues and why?
So my top issues are number one, as with any judge, the top issue ought to be to try cases expeditiously and in accordance with the law, the Constitution, and the laws of the state. Secondly, I would like to see improvements in the efficiencies in the 426 District Court. Judge Jezik runs a great courtroom, but I think that with a new judge in place, I think there's some improvements that can be made into how cases are brought to trial, and then once they are brought to trial, how they're actually tried. And so improvements in docketing, improvements in getting the courts or getting the cases from the start of the case all the way through to the finish, so that some of the defendants who happen to be in custody, that lessens the amount of time that they're in the jail without a trial. That helps reduce the cost to the taxpayer, the cost to the courts, and just improves the overall efficiencies of the court. And then my third priority would be see some improvements in the technology in the courtroom. When the Bell County Justice Center was built, it was the latest and greatest as far as technology, but that's been a few years ago, and I'd like to see some improvements in technology so that in the way that cases are presented in court and the technology that's there, I think we could see some improvements with the efficiency in how the court system runs as well.
Okay. And our second question is just name one goal you would like to accomplish within your first year if you're elected.
Sure. My first goal, or the one goal I'd like to accomplish in the first year, is to see some improvements in the Veterans Treatment Court. Bell County has a Veterans Treatment Court right now that's run in County Court at Law Number 3 with Judge Depew. That's a great court, but most of the defendants, if not all the defendants in that court, are misdemeanor defendants. I would like to see Veterans Treatment Court expanded to include some lower level nonviolent felony offenses. For those who don't know what a Veterans Treatment Court is, a Veterans Treatment Court is a pretrial diversionary program where a veteran charged with a crime has an opportunity to enter that diversionary program, complete rehabilitation, some training, some educational requirements, perhaps some community service type requirements. But at the end of the program, say 12, 18, or 24 months later, if that veteran's completed the program, then the charges are dismissed, and the veteran does not have to move forward in his life with the negative consequences of a criminal conviction. So the Bell County, with the exception of Tarrant County, Dallas County, Bexar County, and Harris County, Bell County has the largest veteran population in the state of Texas, and we're not one of the biggest counties. But I think we've got the resources here in Central Texas with our VA hospitals, with the number of veterans that we have here. We've got the resources to have a top-notch veterans court, and I think that ought to be one of our goals. My pledge is that whatever needs to be done from the judicial side, I will do. If it takes extra time out of my day, that's fine. I can do that. If it takes getting grants to fund some positions within the court, I can help with that as well. So I think my military experience, I'm used to working with a lot of people, a lot of different people, a lot of different agencies, and always with not a lot of money. So I think I've got the organizational education and requirements that are going to be necessary to bring everybody together, to marshal all those resources. And I think if we do that, then we can have one of the best veterans courts in Texas, and I think that's what we owe to our veterans.
Absolutely. Thank you.